Are you nervous?
I'm really nervous.
Don't worry, bro.
Hello, Becky. How are you feeling?
紧张。
Okay. How are you feeling? Good. Everything ready? How are you feeling?
How you feel?
Hi, Sharon. Are you ready? Are you nervous? Kind of. You're gonna get H1.
You get it.
Yeah, I believe in you. Yeah.
准备怎么样？紧不紧张？来看看这个 panel， 哇 ，sick。哦，若也没有跟上。
This is my project, Children Utopia. Children Utopia is a place where there's no disease, no harm, no isolation, depressive. Let's first look at the site analysis. The site was mainly surrounded by social housing and dwelling. And the surveying found that the 7% of them is the education institution, that mainly primary school and secondary school. Therefore, there's a lot of students around this area. When I first visited the site, I found it's quite hard to access. To find the entrance, you have to go all the way around to over here. I decided to put my healthcare center at the corner of the site. It's because I want to become the landmark, the beacon of the site. In terms of the demographic of the Carlton, that I found that 30% of them is one parent family, and 20% is a couple family with children. And according to research, the children who lives in the blended step or one single parent family had higher risk of mental disorder than the children who was living in the original family. So that's why I had to design this healthcare center to be a children's wonderland, inviting all the children, not only the children who are suffering from the mental health problem, but all the kids and parents surrounding this neighborhood, and invite them into here. Moving on to the concept. As I mentioned before, I found it's really hard to access the site, so that I decided to draw a few lines on the site to create a several access, and also the lines to divide the space into three main parts, which is the healthcare center and the residential and the landscape in between. Manipulate with the building height according to the sunlight, and then there you go, the residential form. Looking at the healthcare center form, I was kind of inspired by the stacking toys like Legos, the volumes with different scale and different heights, and with the bridges in between to connect them all. I softened the edges to create a several side entrance. Curvy form of this form is really welcoming, and I added a bit playful elements like the severe glazing and openings to it. And there you go, the side pan. The priority of the design is playfulness. By having the ideas of keep house from playing, the kids like to explore the space through run, to jump, to climb, to crawl. To achieve that, by having reusing to manipulate the different simple geometry, like the sphere, the squares, to have these intersecting floor plans and the level-changing double height spaces, which also create interesting moments and the unique spatial experience. Like a cafe at the sign for the ground floor, and there's a library, and that's the main public social area where children can share their feelings with parents and play with other kids, and that's the main console area. Let's move on to the plan. So looking at the ground floor plan, that will be mainly the reception, the lobby, all the walls has been filled in curves so that to keep safety of the children. Because since to activate the ligand straight over here, by having this pharmacy and grocery and cafe with two levels cafe over here, and these two main areas will be mainly the public social spaces. Looking at the consult area, you can see from the perspective of there, all the consult room is a semi-private space. When the kids are seeing the doctors, they won't be feeling depressive or anxiety, so it's not scary at all. But also providing this translucent glass to give a bit of privacy to the communication. Looking at the fourth floor plan over here, you can see I was designing this musical practice rooms, and also this space with the space that parents and kids can interact with each other, the DIY workshops and kitchen workshops, and also design this performance space so that kids can play instruments and sing, dancing over there. To give you guys a more realistic look of my buildings, I got a view.
Sarah was very impressed, so hopefully we'll get her to do more pieces of the exhibition and because normally I would have her do one or two places out of the studio and that's just impossible.
That's something we do. We like to visit and feel enjoy.
That's a first, actually.
You can sit on the table.
One, two, three, Epsilon.
OK 了吗？你说一下你的感言。No 感言。那拜拜了吗？拜拜。
So right now we have the star, the all stars, Hella, best tutor ever.
Thank you.